Ooh, buddy. LDBC, LDWMMAC. Man, LDMMAC. I told y'all. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? I told y'all Scott Coker, look, man, you know, I tried to give the man a chance, you know, after, you know, hey, man, Strike Force. After when Scott Coker, they went under. Bellator, man, they're about to sell it. Like, you know, and it's been inevitable, guys. You know, Bellator been on the market for a while. Like, Bellator been up for sale. But, you know, people, you would never know that because, you know, Bellator, have you tell it, they'll tell you no, they hadn't been on the market for sale. Bellator been on the market for sale. And even Dana White confirmed it. And you know that Dana White, they know. And Dana White was like, yeah, the PFL trying to buy, you know, they trying to buy Bellator. And the PFL will probably end up acquiring Bellator. They probably will. Now, I guess that means we'll finally get the Kayla Harrison Chris Cyborg fight that we all been wanting. Here's my problem with Bellator, and I've said this before, okay? Bellator as a product, okay? The whole product Bellator is pretty flawed, okay? And I have to think that they really think that this was going to make money. And I think even Bellator, like what? They barely made a profit. Like I did a video on like Bellator for 10 years or whatever, and I think they've only made a profit once in their existence. Like they've been losing money. They've only made a profit once in their entire existence. Like, folks, that's crazy. Here go this damn seatbelt again. I get into the floor of this video, the damn seatbelt, I took it off. But yeah, like once in their existence, they've made a profit. Like, folks, okay, so what could be contributing to that? Like, what could be the reason? What could be the ultimate reason why we think Bellator is not a success? Because, guys, it's not a success. Let's just be real and honest. Bellator isn't a success. Number one, Bellator cater to a European market, okay? And that's a fact. They do. Like, I'm sorry, but people in America, they can't get behind that. They can't get behind it if the only place in America where you can watch a Bellator event is the Mohegan Sun, okay? And, you know, most folks ain't trying to come to the Mohegan Sun. And for a long time before I figured out, I thought the Mohegan Sun was overseas. But no, that's in America. But a lot of their big shows, they over in Europe. Like, it's like, okay, I get that the European market must be good, but damn, the American market is better. And in Bellator, like, you know, based in America? Isn't it based in America? Like, even if it is or isn't, Bellator, for this thing, for it to even work, you got to appeal to America. Because America, we some violent mother over here. We like to see blood and see people get their head bashed in America. Like, America is a violent place. Very, very violent. So, if you really, really market this thing, and I'm talking about market it right in America, guess what? Americans will buy it. Especially if the product good. If people getting their ass whooped, well, here come America. Here come America. We'll go for it. But the thing is, they cater to a European market. That's how I feel when I watch it. Like, oh, damn. So if I want to see a Bellator, oh, it's over here in Belgium. Oh, it's over here, you know, in, you know, the UK. Oh, it's over here in, like, you know, the Netherlands. Like, what the hell? Oh, Scott, who's going over there? Are the arenas sold out over there? Because I've seen some Bellator shows where they got a lot of empty seats. Being over here in America, we rock with violence. That's one mistake. They don't cater to the American market. Number two, the fighters are old as hell. They got a lot of old mofos at Bellator. The fighters old as hell. Like, folks, some old fighters, they put on good shows. But when you got the same fighter that's been getting their ass whooped for the last 5 years, it's time. Like, it's legit time for that fighter to find a new career. It's time. Like, people ain't finna watch that. We damn sure in America, we not finna sit here and watch some old mofos get in there and whoop each other ass. It's not even entertaining. But in Bellator, hell, every reject fighter that the UFC don't want, Bellator pick them up. It's like, it's a charity for recycled fighters, Bellator is. It's a damn charity. And I sat back and I said, damn, and when they finally got rid of Roy Big Country Nelson, I said, about damn time. Like Roy Country Nelson was damn near almost 50 before they got his ass out of there. Like, folks, the number 2 problem with Bellator, the fighter's too damn old. And unfortunately, I know these people got to eat. But no. Number three, the frequency of your favorite fighter at Bellator. You don't see him. You may see him once and then you don't see their ass for another 2 years. Like, seriously. Like, what the hell is that about? It's like, Bellator is a mess. It's almost like it's a disorganized mess. How these people put shows on, folks, I don't even know. It's a disorganized mess. Like, come on. Come on, man. You got these old mofos running around. You're marketing to Europe. And what was the other thing I said? Got a lot of old mofos. And then you got, like, man. And then in order to watch Bellator, got to get a Showtime subscription. Now, some people don't mind getting a Showtime subscription. Some people already got it. Okay, somebody already got it, okay? But, that ain't the worst of it. I mean, that's not that bad. Okay, but Bellator, they don't deliver the best products. They just don't do it. Denise Dynamite Killhouse, I think she's just about to fight. Finally, she's about to fight. You know how long I had to wait to see Denise? Like, she fighting once a year. No wonder everybody's so old. They can't fight. Like, they fight once a damn year, and by the time they have 6 fights in Bellator, hell, they done aged by 6 years. Like, like in the UFC, the average age is something like 31 years old in the UFC. So you watching young, entertaining knockouts and fights, man. I think I heard the average Bellator age was damn near 39 years old. I think between 37 and 39 years old was the average Bellator age. Like, folks, you can't make this up. You can't make it up. Like, and you wonder why the company up for sale. And I'm not saying that $500 million is not a lot of money, but damn, it's only worth $500 million. And maybe that's grown over the years, but you would think, because they used to always say, well, we're the number 2 MMA leader. I don't even know if y'all number 2. And the PFL going to acquire it. But they're going to acquire the problems. They're going to acquire the old-ass fighters. Okay, I'm pretty sure they're going to get rid of Scott Coker. When they acquire the PFL, Scott Coker out. Okay, they're going to get the old fighters. They're probably going to go ahead and have Bellator do more shows in America, which that's what they need to do. Okay, that's what they need to do. I look at Bellator and it's a shame because the product could be a whole lot better, man. But Scott is more for the fighters. See, you love Dana White, you hate Dana White, but you gotta appreciate why this man has grown the UFC to a multi-billion-dollar company, not $1 million, billion. This man he's grown the UFC to a multi-billion-dollar company. How's he able to do that? First of all, he's not fighter friendly. Look, Dana White ain't trying to pay. He ain't trying to pay. This man is penny pinching everywhere he go. Dana White ain't spending no money. He ain't trying to give out money in contracts. But folks, when you think about it, at the end of the day, that's why Dana White is still where he is. This man ain't trying to, let fighters buy shares of the company like Scott and them do. Like, Dana, they ain't trying to do that. Dana like, no. You're going to fight for this slave contract I'm going to give you. And you're going to like it. And you ain't going to box. You ain't going over here to do all this other stuff. You finna fight out this slave contract. You shut up and fight, boy. That's Dana White for you. That's Scott Coker. Hey, these people, they can do what they want to do. Now, I think that's the good thing about Scott Coker. You can fight at Bellator. You can box. Okay, you can box. You can have other outside interest. But, you're not bound to just Bellator money. You can go make other money. So I like that aspect of Bellator because they keep the fighters happy. But just too many old fighters, man. Way too many old fighters. And another thing, like I said before, you don't see your favorite fighter that much. Damn, it's like you see your favorite fighter once, and then like a year and a half, 18 months later, then you see him again, and it's like, okay, well, dang. When the last time so-and-so fought? Then you go back and look, oh, damn, 2 years ago? Just what the hell is going on here? Just what the hell going on? You mean to tell me that my favorite fighter at Bellator, they ain't fighting because of whatever reason? Now, I've heard a couple of Bellator fighters tell me that it's annoying because they want to keep fighting. They want to keep fighting. They want to keep fighting. And then moreover, man, good grief. Do y'all see some of the paydays that some of the fighters get that's reported? Now, Scott will tell you, he'll go, huh? No, it's more than that. Man, I seen some people get a base pay of what, $500? $1,500 to go in there and take an ass whooping like that? Now, one thing I do like about Bellator, you can have sponsors. You ain't gonna make a whole hell of a lot of money at Bellator, but damn it, you get some sponsors that'll sponsor, you can probably make your money up a little bit. You can. But yeah, you're not gonna see your favorite fighters too often. Like it's crazy. Like that's why you can't really it's hard to get behind Bellator. It's hard to get behind them. You can see why they failing, man. They failing so many. And the reason why you don't see your favorite fighters is, in my opinion, I don't think they can afford to pay them. I don't think they can afford to pay them in the frequency that these fighters want to fight. I mean, you see like your AJ McKees, they fight about twice a year. If Chris Cyborg wanted to, she could fight twice a year. But folks, to be honest, that's it. That's it. The rest of these fighters, you don't see. You don't see. You may see them one time, and then they gone. Like, damn, where's so-and-so at? You check the Bellator roster, they ain't even on the roster. I'm like, what? Scott done got these people off the damn roster? Damn. Get your ass whooped one time at Bellator, man, you out. You gone. It's no more over there. And to me, that's kind of crazy too, man. You know what? And Bellator will sign people to one-fight deals. You know, you got to kind of think to yourself, man, like, damn, really? This what Bellator be about? This the kind of business that they be on? I don't know, man. But I can see why. I can definitely see why they're going out of business. Well, I can see why that they're going to be bought out. I can see why. And I don't know if Scott, I don't know if he's able to really do what they need. Like, I don't think he's just not a shrewd enough businessman. Dana White ain't finna, Dana ain't finna let these people go off and make money without him. You got to pay. Man, these people got outside interest. Man, look, Dana White finna get a cut. These people get put on a video game, Dana White finna get a cut. Dana finna get his cut. Dana finna get his money. And the PFL acquired Bellator. Scott out of there. They gonna get him out of there. They gonna get Scott ass out. Scott finna be gone. Scott finna be gone. It's over. It's over for Scott. It's a damn shame, though. I like Scott. But, Scott just been doing some effing up. Scott been doing a lot of effing up, man. A lot of effing up. And unfortunately, it's sad, man. It's sad because Scott, you would think that he would have learned in the Strikeforce days. I mean, you'd have thought he would have, but hell no. Scott ain't learned no lessons. Scott's still doing the same damn thing. Scott's still doing the same damn thing. And unfortunately, the same thing ain't good enough because, well, Bellator finna be out. It ain't finna be no more Bellator. There ain't finna be no more Mohegan Suns. It ain't, man. PFL, they finna cut all that out. They finna cut it out. Well, it's sad, but hopefully a lot of those fighters, they'll keep some of those fighters. And man, you know what was funny? They asked Dana White, they said, Dana, would you ever think about acquiring Bellator? Dana straight up said, man, Bellator ain't got nothing I want. He said, Bellator don't have nothing that I want. He said, nah, I wouldn't want to acquire Bellator. Nah, there's nothing there I want. I said, damn. So Dana won't even buy it, man, at that adjusted price they got, what, $500 million? Dana was like, nah, we don't want them, man. And why would he? Why would Dana White want to inherit all those problems? Like, why would he want to do that? Like, even he know that Bellator is more like trouble than what it's worth. it's a lot more trouble than what it's worth. Don't nobody want that mess. Don't nobody want to deal with that. Don't nobody want to deal with all these old ass fighters. And you got to find a way to get them out their contract because they're too damn old to fight. And you don't want to pay the money. You know that if you put them out of your company, you know you still got to pay them. Nobody want to deal with that problem. Hell, I wouldn't want to. But we were saying Scott need to get some young guys, but I don't know, man. Maybe dude just don't want to get no young guy. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up, Scott. I don't even know what Scott be thinking some damn times. Do Scott be thinking? Do he think? Shit, that's the problem. That's the question I want to ask. Do he think? I don't know, man. It must be hard being an MMA promoter, man. Got to be a tough job, but you got to make savvy business moves in order to stay afloat.